Alright, it's that time of the month again. New Amplitrade stocks came out this morning. Um, we're not even going to look at my portfolio because I actually sold two of the stocks that they gave me last month because they were doing so crappy. Probably halfway through the month I ended up selling them. That was BCRX and NMRK. I'll show you why. I bought them August 2nd, so right in this area, probably around $16, somewhere around there. And it did go up some to begin with in the first 4 or 5 days. Then it just started slowly dropping and dropping. I think the beginning of last month, let me bring that up. At the beginning of last month, I was at 18,513 in my account. You can see there. And between BCRX and MRK, they both tanked near the middle of the month, and I just completely gave up on them because I had dropped down to 17,900. And as you can see, I started this experiment with 19,727. So, and let's look at MRK. Bought it around here, and I bought it at the top of this line actually. I bought it somewhere around the 13, I want to say 29 mark. And it too started to go up and then just started to tank. I probably sold it somewhere in this area. Probably around the 19th of the month I sold it. I actually did something I said I wasn't going to do, and I jumped back into AMC at $37 a share. I just had a gut feeling that it was going to go up, and sure enough it did. I actually I bought 185 shares in AMC and sold 105 of those today at $45. So from 37 went up to 45, which is why you can see on this chart I actually ended up this month, but most of that wasn't due to the Amplitrade stocks. I'm actually almost back up to where I started at. I made about $1,200 this month on the AMC stock. Actually more than that. Sold 105. Yeah, I made about $1,200 on the AMC stock. So I'm pretty close to back where I started. The one stock that I did keep from Amplitrade last month was the VTI. It seemed really steady. I mean, I bought somewhere in this area, and it went up and dropped like the others, but slowly started gaining. And for the last 2 weeks, it's been a steady gaining. And they actually are suggesting to keep it. Let's switch over to their stocks now for this month. For the month of September, this is what they're suggesting. They did say to keep VTI. I mean, I completely agree with that at 70%, but they are going fairly safe again this month like they did last month. You can read here that their algorithm doesn't show really anything. So they suggested keeping VTI at 70% of your portfolio and 10% in these other three. So I am invested in those other three. I kept my VTI where it was, and I do still have 80 stocks in AMC out of the ones that I bought the middle of last month. But right now I'm sitting at 19,700. Hopefully I can get back up to at least what I started with. I would like to get back up to where I was at the end of July, because that first month with Amplitrade, I went up $598 up to 20,000, and then it's been just downhill from there. I mean, the trades have sucked since then. But this is where I'm at right now, and I decided that I am going to stick it out for the 6 months so I can finish this review and see where we end up at.